and good afternoon everyone. So with me there is store manager. So with me we have Ameh, Hakim, and the one that holding the camera is Aris. So with us today is, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Shivanesh and I'm the store manager.
Okay, so today we would like to ask some question according to the leadership and change management. So the first question is, how do you persuade your employee to do something that they didn't want to do?
Okay, first of all, I've never come through the situation where my staff didn't want to do any work. It's just where my staff they find difficult to do drinks, which is new stuff. So what we do is there's a menu book. There's a book where we have all the ingredients step by step for our new staff to learn. If there's lots of customer, what we do is we'll ask our new staff to take care of the cashier, while the old staff like me, my supervisors, all will take care of doing the drinks and work in the kitchen.
Okay, so that is a good answer. So for second question, how do you work with and command respect from employees who are more experienced than you?
Okay, it's basically how it works like as if like okay, I've joined during 2021. First I joined in Dichamo. I've no idea about this barista. Okay, I have 0% knowledge on doing drinks or doing job at kitchen. So what at that time I did was I'll ask my senior staffs to teach me what drinks to do, what are the steps, procedures to do. So once I learn step by step, then only I can cope up with. I get knowledge on how to do coffee, matcha latte, and so on. So once I get the knowledge, juniors who joining after me, they find difficult to do drinks. So I'll use this opportunity to teach them. So at the same point, while teaching them, I've gained my knowledge and my what they say, pengalaman, dan juga saya dapat ingat balik lah apa yang kita perlu buat. Itu je.
So for third question, how do you motivate and underperforming team members?
Okay, it's just one thing. We are working as a team. So usually during peak hours, we only have 2 or 3 staffs working. So but when you look at the customers, there's a customer will line up all over near the sliding. The mirror. So we tend to feel like tired, but the only thing will make us motivate is like the thing that how fast we are doing the work, how we handling the customer. So in barista, the main thing is you should know how to handle the customer. You shouldn't show your face, you shouldn't show your bad face to your customer. You should smile even though you are tired or you are unmotivated. You just have to smile. That's all.
Okay. So we will continue the question. Can you describe a situation or time when you lead by example?
Okay, so nak kata macam ni Okay, macam tadi saya kata, bila customer ramai, staff kita ni dia macam kadang-kadang rasa macam bosan nak buat sebab ramai sangat, diorang lama sangat berdiri. So masa tu time tu I'll be like, okay, come on, you have to do this because that's our role, that's our responsibility. Even if our junior staff shows they are unmotivated, we as our senior staff should motivate them, should ask them to do more works. So we shouldn't leave them alone like unmotivated. So that's how we should bring up a good team.
Okay, so the last question for my part, how do you monitor a team performance?
Okay, monitoring team performance usually happens during non-peak hour. Non-peak hour, there's a few customers who left their plates on the table. The chairs are unarranged and the tables are unarranged. So their performance, our staff's performance can be seen during unpeak hour, where is that staff, our junior or senior staff, cleaning the table, arranging the chairs and tables or not. because that's very important. Our cleanliness is the main thing in food and beverages. So that's the main thing. And another performance is during cleaning. How they clean, how they keep the counter, the barista counter is clean or not.
So right now I will pass it to Ameh to continue for asking a question.
So, hello everyone and good evening. My name is Ameh. I will continue our interview session with another question about change management. So, I will ask the first question. The first question is, in your opinion, why change management is very important in the organization?
Okay, so change management is important in an organization is because it helps people to adapt smoothly to new ways of working, hence reduces confusion and resistance by ensuring that it makes sure that the changes are successful and lasting. So this also ensures that our job, our responsibility is smoothly done. That's all.
That's all. Okay, the next question is how do you explain to the employees that they need to immediately alter a process? Can you share your own experience with handling change management?
I'll be clear and direct by explaining why the change is needed and how it helps team or company and what are the steps they need to follow. Therefore, I'll give support and be open to questions that they are asking towards the senior staff. I once had an experience where a team switched to a new new reporting system where I explained the benefits, I gave training and stayed available to guide them from the very early to the end of the process. With the support and clear communication, they adapted what they need to learn by fast.
The third question is, how do you measure the result of a modification you made?
Okay, so to measure the results of a modification, first set a clear goal and track key metrics before the change. Then make the change measure the same metrics after and compare the results to see if there's improvement based on before the changes and after the changes. That's all.
Okay, the fourth question is, mention a few reasons why people resist change. How can you ensure that all process and decisions are transparent within the organization?
Okay, the reason why people resist changes is their fear of the unknown, such as the fear of the new things. Lost control is what I mean. Like before that, they had a good job. I mean, they had a stable job or responsibility. But once they had a new responsibility, they tend to be macam gopa sikit lah, macam kekok sikit lah. So that makes them to fear of changes. To ensure its transparency, a clear communication and regular communication is very important in all the organization. Hence, involve employees in decisions. In decision making, involving all the staffs are very important to avoid misunderstandings.
The fifth question is, how do you stay positive during difficult change at work?
Okay, I face difficulty during, particularly in the time management, because everyone here is doing part time except for manager. Even I'm full time, but my part time staffs they face difficulty because they tend to have extra classes during their working time. So they had to manage by going to extra classes and coming to work. Some staffs they have. Some of the staff, they even their classes period should end in between 2 hours, but some lecturers extend the class period. So at that time, we need to arrange a new staff to work.
That's all. And for the last question, can you please give the best advice to all future young leaders?
Okay, so this is very important. Life is very very hard. So the first key of success is we shouldn't give up. And once Mikel Arteta said, trust the process. Once you fail, don't give up. You need to work harder to make your dream come true. That's all. Thank you.
That's all for our interview session. So thank you for your cooperation with our.
Thank you so much.
That's all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Clear semua, okay?